Planning a trip to Hanoi and wondering where to eat? Well, you're in for a treat. With a culinary tradition that's as rich as its history, Hanoi is a food lover's paradise. Today, we are diving into the top 5 places to eat in this vibrant city, counting down to the #1 spot that you absolutely can't miss. Number 7 on our list is the Huong Pho Cuon, or rolling pho. This Vietnamese dish has a new spin to bon pho, or pho noodle. This dish uses a sheet of pho to roll stir-fried beef. Dip this roll in a bowl of fish sauce and you keep on reaching for seconds. Huong Mai specializes in this heavenly tasting roll. The other must-try is the Pho Cuon. It is a dish that uses pho and deep fries it into a puff, then top of with stir-fried beef and veggies. You must leave room to try the Pho Cuon. The noodles melt in your mouth but not oily. What an interesting texture. Number 6 on our list is the Pho 49 Bat Dan. Pho Bat Dan is very popular among the local. It's extremely busy during lunch and dinner, so it's best to go early for breakfast or off hour. Located at the heart of the Old Quarter, this little shop has been here since the 1960s. Selling only beef noodle, a bowl of pho here still retains the original taste when it was once introduced. Followers of this place are not the faint-hearted. The broth is clear and rich with reduced goodness of bone marrow, but is not fatty. The beef is tender and soft with a glowing pink hue. There are some pho noodle restaurants on Bat Dan Street, but this is so well known to local people that when mentioning about Pho Bat Dan, people refer to this traditional restaurant at 49 Bat Dan Street. When coming to the shop, one must follow the tradition. Stand in line and self-served at the counter instead of waiting for the waiters to come to you. If time is of essence, it is not recommended to eat here since it might take a while standing in line during high time. It can cost around $50,000 to $70,000 to dine here, around $2.50, $3.50 a bowl. Having walked for all day night under the warm sunlight with a little bit cold of Hanoi weather, it would not be more perfect than to sit down and enjoy the steamy heat from the pho bowl and unique recipe of Pho Ban Dan. Number 5 on our list is the iconic Bun Cha Ta. Bun Cha Hanoi is a quintessential northern Vietnamese dish that brings together smoky, succulent meat patties and pork belly slices in an umami-rich dipping sauce with tender vermicelli noodles, vibrant herbs, and crunchy pickles for a comforting and satisfying meal. This iconic Vietnamese dish was made famous by the late Anthony Bourdain and former President Obama. Bun Cha Hanoi can be found at every street and alley in Hanoi. However, Bun Cha Ta is a testament to the simple pleasures of Vietnamese cuisine. Bun Cha Ta serves up one dish and one dish only. Bun Cha, a delectable mix of grilled pork, noodles, and a tangy, sweet and sour sauce. It's a meal that's as complex as it is comforting, and it's a must-try for anyone visiting the city. Next, at number 4, we have Madame Hien. This restaurant is elegantly housed in a restored colonial villa used to serve as the Spanish embassy. Located on a relatively quiet street in the northwest of the famous Quan Kim Lake, the Madame Hien is a well-known traditional Vietnamese restaurant, serving dishes that you'll be offered as a guest at a Hanoian home. Opened since 2008 by a celebrated French chef, Didier Corlew, the establishment is claimed to be a tribute to his Vietnamese grandmother-in-law. The restaurant itself, as the name suggests, turned out as a skillful blend of Vietnamese and French, both in terms of cuisine and decoration. Its menu features a vast selection of traditional Vietnamese food, available as set menus and à la carte. The 36 streets of Hanoi to sample the chef's take on Hanoi's street foods. They started with a crab soup with noodles and moved on to an assortment of starters, including spring rolls and skewers. From there, the two mains were Chaka Hanoi grilled fish with dills and spring onions, Bun Cha the ubiquitous barbecued pork with nuoc cham broth, served with rice noodles and lots of fresh herbs. For dessert, Vietnamese chocolate cake with homemade sesame ice cream is to die for, a nod to the country's colonial past. On to number 3, we find ourselves at Quan and Ngon. From Michelin Guide's point of view, set in a charming colonial villa with bucket loads of character, Quan and Ngon is spread over 2 stories. Our favorite spot is the spacious garden courtyard and its buzzy vibe. The extensive menu, which covers all the bases, takes you on a tour of Vietnam with colorful photographs of each dish to help you make your selection. The cooking is fresh, flavorful, and authentic. Even better, the prices won't break the bank. This restaurant, conveniently located at a corner of a tree-lined street within 5-minute walk from the historical Ho Lo prison and Hanoi train station, Quan and Ngon can accommodate up to 500 guests. Its sittings are available at an outdoor courtyard and in air-conditioned dining spaces within the imposing French colonial house. this isn't just a restaurant, it's an experience. Quan and Ngon brings together the best of Vietnamese street food under one roof. You find the well-known dishes of pho, bun cha, bun bo hue, lotus stem with prawn salad, spring rolls, summer rolls, and a Vietnamese sizzling pancake, banh xio. Imagine a bustling food market, but with the comfort of a sit-down restaurant. It's the perfect place to sample a variety of dishes, from pho bo, beef noodle soup, to banh xio, sizzling pancakes. At number 2 is Highway 4. This restaurant is a bit of a Hanoi institution. From the Michelin Guide's point of view, this Vietnamese Pho Cuon tavern has always been popular with the locals and tourists alike. Most diners take their time, enjoying the food and drink in good company. The inn serves northern Vietnamese fare, and we recommend the subtly flavored appetizers, such as salads or spring rolls. The catfish spring roll is the tasty signature dish. The heartwarming main courses come in earthen pots. The deliciously tender oxtail stew with herbs is to die for. It's known for its innovative menu that features dishes from all over Vietnam. Some delightful dishes of the restaurant are chow sa, duck grilled with lac mac leaf or cricket meat roll. Opposite to its modern English name, Highway 4 possees an ancient architecture with Vietnamese bamboo low tables and chairs. It is also decorated with Thuy Mac pictures and Vietnamese minor ethnic style pictures, which provide customer a real Vietnamese space. But what really sets it apart is its commitment to sustainability. Highway 4 sources all of its ingredients from local farmers and producers, ensuring that your meal is not only delicious, but also supports the local community. And now, drum roll please, the moment we've all been waiting for. The number 1 spot to eat in Hanoi is none other than Cha Ca La Vong. Along the busy road, where spiderwebs of exposed electric wires hang overhead, dozens of specialists compete to sell the best cha ca crispy turmeric-marinated fish that's fried tableside in a pan with herbs. The dish's universal appeal has made the namesake street in the Old Quarter a popular stop among travelers and residents alike. This place has been serving its signature dish, cha ca, for over 100 years. This is a dish of grilled fish seasoned with turmeric and dill, served on a sizzling pan with a side of noodles. A searing hot pan with marinated fish will arrive at the table, alongside a basket of accoutrements. Think vermicelli, fresh herbs like dill, basil, and spring onion, roasted peanuts, chili, and mam nem, a fermented shrimp paste with a distinct musky aroma. As the fish and herbs grill in front of your eyes, the turmeric marinade turns the fillet a glorious golden shade while a grassy aroma of dill fills the air. Once it's sizzling, enjoy bite-sized slices of fish with some salty peanuts, herbs, and vermicelli. It's a culinary experience so unique, it's listed in the book 1,000 Places to See Before You Die. So there you have it, the top 5 places to eat in Hanoi. These restaurants offer a taste of Vietnam that goes beyond just food. They each tell a story of tradition, innovation, and the love of good food. So pack your appetite and get ready to embark on a culinary journey like no other.